What's going on, guys? This is Chris versus Angie's first video, and we recently started a new marathon training program for the Detroit Free Press Marathon in October. Yep, we just finished our first week, and we're really just gonna go through each run we did this week and talk about it, see how our legs are feeling. We've been running for the past month or two.
Well, I mean, we've been running. Give you a little history. You've been running for what, 2 years?
Yeah.
This is going on your third year. I'm going on my fifth year.
Yeah, we've been running for that long.
Done dozens of 5Ks.
Yeah.
Did a half marathon.
Did a half marathon last fall. This fall we're going for a full marathon. And I'm still kind of, I was in my prime maybe a year ago. I'm still trying to get back into shape, but I mean, Angie's always been fast.
Yeah, I mean, I'm not in my top shape right now either. In terms of 5K, I don't know. We'll see what I'm capable of for the marathon, right? Like, I don't know. We'll see.
But yeah, so we don't really know how fast we're gonna be yet, but
I'm hopefully I'm gonna go sub 3. That's my plan. That's my goal.
Sub 3 hours. I think my goal right now is to be going at least 8:30 the whole time. Definitely sub. I think around 3 hours 30 minutes, 3 hours 45.
Like right now, it's kind of really hard for us to call out times. Like we're only a week into training, you know. Mm-hmm. Anyways, with that being said, our first run Monday. So Monday of last week, this is our first one. It's 5 miles easy. I don't really feel like anything's easy in the heat right now.
Yeah, definitely like running when it's 40 degrees out is
easy.
Completely different from running when it's 90 degrees out.
Which is unfortunately what we're gonna have to do after today's video.
Yeah, we have a really hard workout ahead of us today, but that 5 miles easy was I think I accidentally did 4 miles.
Yeah.
But then I ended up doing an extra mile in the evening, which was nice. But yeah, right now my easy mileage is really, really slow. It takes forever and it's exhausting, but it is what it is.
For myself, you know, like I said, nothing's easy in the heat, but like my easy pace is just, it's so hard to nail because I'm used for the 5Ks just to like going all out, right?
Yeah.
And then now like you gotta be careful, a little more careful, a little more paying attention to my easy pace. It's odd. It's different.
Yeah, and that's another thing is I'm always so used to going.
As our swim coach would say, buck nutty.
Buck nutty as fast as you can, but
yeah.
I'm so used to my easy pace being 8:30, like, and that's like still pretty fast, but like my like fast pace would be in like the 7s, but now I can't keep 8:30 for more than a few miles. So for my easy pace, I'm just sticking around.
My easy pace is supposed to, like during my, you know, when I was doing 5Ks, whenever it was like 7:15, I just like, oh, it just feels good, it feels nice. And then now, like, you know, you look at the running calculators and like what the pace, what they tell you should be. I should be between 7:30 and 8 minute, and like, I don't know, it's different.
Yeah. I'm just hanging around in 10-minute pace for my easies, or not 10, 9, between 9 and 10. So what's the next day?
Next day, Tuesday, last week Tuesday, we did a 4 mile. All right, so it was 4 mile easy with strides technically. No, I don't know about Chris. I didn't do the strides. I have a long stride. We're both 6'3", and we have these long legs, so naturally the stride just comes with it. And I just didn't feel like, you know, like I'm not gonna work on my stride.
I tried to work on my stride a little bit. You know, I took some really big gallops in my run randomly just to see how it felt. You know, try to do like the 1 foot for each block of sidewalk type thing for a little while until you get tired, just because that was what the workout said.
I mean, we used to do like
Striders on the track.
Striders on the track, yeah, and I always hated that. It was like, Coach, why are you making me do this?
We'd take our shoes off. It would be nice.
Yeah.
It was kind of.
I just kind of hated doing that after like, I
After
just
such a
ran 6 miles, and then now I have to go and do 6 striders, 600-meter striders, and it's like, I mean, it's not hard, but I just don't want to do it. I don't like striders. I don't feel like I need them.
I never minded it. I thought it felt good. I hope it was healthy or something. I don't know.
Yeah. All right. Oh, next run, following day. 6 miles easy. We have a lot of easy in our first week. You know, getting into it. 6 miles
Just
easy.
building up mileage. 6
So-
miles was the day.
Best day I had to wake up at like, I woke up at like 6:30 in the morning, and I had to crank out my run.
Oh yeah.
Because we were gonna hang out earlier,
We're gonna go
or later.
golfing.
We were gonna go golfing later in the day. We ended up getting rained out or something, but yeah, I woke up, cranked out that run nice and early, and he comes over. He's like, "So when are you doing your run?" "Oh, I already did it." What?
That really pissed me off. But I remember that day. I had a really miserable run. I was listening to music, and finally, around 5.5 miles, a song I really liked came on, and I ended up running through it, and I ended up doing 7, which was over.
Was it one of those super long songs that you listened to?
It was like a 10-minute long song, but I only liked the last 4 minutes of it, so I kind of had to run through it. And then by the time I got to 6 miles, the good part came on. And then another good song came on, so I just did another mile around my neighborhood. But so that felt good, being an overachiever.
Yeah. And then, so the following day, this day was really hot, I remember. It was like over 90 degrees.
What was the workout?
It was the 5-mile marathon pace.
Oh yeah.
So I don't know if I exactly went, hold on, I don't think I actually went marathon pace. I went fast.
What day of the week was that?
No, I take it back. I think I went it was a Thursday. I think I went like 6:50, so maybe that was marathon pace. But it felt horrible. It was horrible.
Yeah, I remember feeling so bad on that run, like that I couldn't go the right pace, that like I was just giving up. Oh yeah, that day sucked. I stopped at
Really
at a mile and a half at a drinking fountain because I was so dehydrated, and I like drank a bunch of I tried not to drink too much because drinking too much hurts your stomach when you're running. And then like I made it to 2.5, and I looped around to the same drinking fountain, and I drank more water, and then I just tried to make my way home. I think I might have cut that day short and done 4, or I might have done 5. I think I did 4 that day because it was just so hot out. So
I just realized that our video is going to be vertical on YouTube. That's okay. That doesn't bother me.
Uh-oh.
I don't think it's a big deal. That's all right. Let's keep going.
All right.
Kind of interrupted you. I don't know. Were you saying something?
No, I was done.
All right. So the following day, we didn't. It was a 5-mile run in the park. We didn't really.
Did you go to the park?
I went in the trails.
At River Bend or just?
No, not River Bend. Over by the hill.
Yeah. Oh, the trails by the hill. You didn't go to Clint River Trail.
No, I did the one that connects Canal to Bud. So what I did was I started at the hill. I ran down, whatever, and I ran into Bud Park. I ran through the trail.
Yeah.
And then I did a little. You know how the canal has a little bit in the back there.
Yeah.
So I did like a loop in there or whatever. Came back on the Canal Bud Trail. Back up to the hill, and it ended up being around 5 miles.
Yeah. I left from my house, went straight. It was like 1.5 miles to the entrance of the trail, and then I went around the trail. By the time I got out of the trail, it was like 3.25. I ran home. Oh yeah, it ended up being like 5.3. So I just.
Yeah, I remember seeing that.
Yeah, so that was that.
I don't know what brisk is supposed to mean though. I sort of just took it at like a moderate pace.
Yeah, brisk is probably like between easy and
Yeah.
easy in marathon. But that was a pretty like it was on the faster side for me. I was glad that I was able to do it. I think I stayed around 9 minute pace or lower than that or something like that. I was happy with it.
All right. So after Saturday, of course, comes a Sunday long run, 12 miles. I know I had to wake up early for this one too. So I woke up 6:30. You know, I was on the road by 7. So like, I don't know. I mean, we used to wake up earlier for school, but it was fine. But the run actually kind of sucked. So I didn't mind the 12 miles. It felt nice in the morning. It was kind of cool. Didn't have to worry about the heat. And so I had to take that at easy pace. And it wasn't that bad, taking it at easy pace, 12 miles. The issue is that I had the dumps on this run, okay? I had to stop. So I actually only went 11.75. I had to stop early because I had to dump. I almost crap myself. I had to stop at the 3 mile mark, almost crap myself. I had to stop at the 6 mile mark, almost crap myself. I had to stop at like the 8 mile mark, almost crap myself. I had to stop at the 10 mile mark, almost crap myself. And then I had to stop, you know, early, like I said, at 11.75 because I was about to crap my pants and my house was right there. So I was like, but you know, I got to stop inside McDonald's, take a dump, stopped at my grandparents' house, took a dump there, got to stop inside a gas station, took a dump there. Then there's a public, I actually took a dump inside a porta potty. That was gross. But you gotta do what you gotta do. But other than that, like, I kind of liked it. The 12 miles, like, it felt good, with the exception of the dumps.
Yeah, there's nothing worse than running really, really far out into the middle of nowhere and realizing you have to use the bathroom, and then realizing like you're gonna have to run all the way back without going. I've been there too, but my 12 miles was a little better than his. Not in terms of time, just I don't know.
My 12 mile, it took me like, so the official time was like an hour and 30 minutes.
Yeah.
With my, you know, I was going like 7, I think it was 7:30 pace.
Yeah.
On average or something like that. But it took me more like 2 hours to finish because each dump is like 10 minutes, you know? So when you take 4 dumps, that's 40 minutes. It really added up. Kind of sucked.
Yeah, mine ended up being an hour and 50 minutes, which, if you do the math, is 9 minutes per mile. Which keeping that up for 12 miles was pretty good for me. I did stop every mile or so because there was a bunch of stuff in my shoes. Like I ran through a bunch of grass, a bunch of different terrains.
I saw your loop. That was like quite. Did you like? Did you plan that out on a map, or did you just like wait? Because it was like almost perfect.
I know it was. It was crazy. I kind of just like took some roads I never took before. I was planning on taking Gross back to 16 and 16 back to Garfield, but it was getting too scary. There weren't enough sidewalks and train tracks. So I took this little road called Little Mac.
Yeah, I saw that.
I took Little Mac until it got so busy with neighborhood that I tried to take it back to 16, but it wasn't 16, it was Grossbeck, so it was really crappy area I was running through. It was a little nerve-wracking. I ran along the highway, which was really scary, along 16. There was
a bit of breeze going by.
It wasn't really a sidewalk, but it was like a little section. And then I made my way up No. I took Moravian, and around mile 7, I was gonna stop at Angie's to get some water. And as I was passing his streets, a big red truck rolls up. It was his older and younger brother, Gino and Joe.
Yeah, not me.
They gave me some water, gave me a bottle of water, and I just kept going. I really slowed down around there, but I ended up picking it back up. Took Garfield to Clinton River to Romeo Plank, and Romeo Plank back home. I ended up hitting 12 miles right as I was approaching my house. It was pretty darn perfect. And it My legs felt okay. I felt okay.
Yeah, my legs felt pretty good on my run too. I was kind of surprised. Like I felt like I was gonna,
Yeah.
pass out. But like I don't know, what temperature was it when you were running? So when I ran in the morning, it was beautiful.
It was
like
in the 80s, but
Yeah.
it wasn't that bad. Something like that. I definitely probably would have suffered without that bottle of water.
Right. And then, so the next day, so yesterday, Monday, 5 miles easy. Again, nothing's easy in the heat.
Yes.
I did this one in the middle of the day.
That was yesterday.
I was like I think I honestly had a better time at the 12 mile, with the exception of my dumps, than the 5 miles in the heat that were supposed to be easy. But it is what it is.
Yeah. Yesterday was such a. Yeah, like you said, the heat was really bad. I really took it easy. I was going like 10-minute pace most of the time. But I also, Angela never listens to anything, but I usually listen to music. But yesterday I decided to listen to a podcast, which was interesting, just to keep my mind off of things. And it was nice. I enjoyed it. It was, like I said, it was a lot slower, but I don't think it had to do with me not listening to music. I think I just needed something to get my mind off of things.
Starting to get real breezy out there.
Yeah. Hopefully that doesn't affect the audio.
Oh, it probably will. That's okay. I mean, we're not professionals.
Yeah. We'll only get better, but. Anyways, I ended up having.
We're shooting on an iPhone right now, by the way.
Yeah. I ended up having to cut it short. It was like 4.5. I was really tired. I didn't feel like going. I was basically going so slow that I could have been walking faster. It was bad.
I've done that before, like where there's like a guy on the team, he's like super slow, and like, I mean it's all in good spirit. We make fun of him. We could walk faster than this.
Yeah.
But like I don't want to make it sound like we're being rude. So it's all in good spirits. It's all being fun.
They should just try harder. So yeah, that was yesterday, and today we have a 9-mile workout.
Yeah, it's a track workout.
It's gonna suck.
We'll get back to you guys on that, whoever's watching, next week.
1.5 mile warm up, 3 2-mile repeats.
Ouch.
with cool down laps after each one, and then a 1.5 cool down.
No,
So-
I think it's just a 1 mile cool down.
Oh, it is, but
Yeah, I don't know. That's what I wrote down. So
it's gonna suck. It's gonna take a long time.
all right. Like, subscribe. We're gonna sell out at this part, right?
Yup.
Watch our videos so we can get money.
Yeah. Thanks. Peace out, homies.
Ciao.